The Takings Clause of the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution provides that the government can't take private property for public use without just compensation. But is the public use requirement satisfied if the government takes private property and sells it to a private developer for an economic revitalization project? The court faced that question in Kelo v. City of New London. Following the closure of a federal naval center in New London, Connecticut, the city faced significant economic challenges and eventually was designated a distressed municipality by the state. The city hoped to entice a large pharmaceutical company, Pfizer, to build a global research and development headquarters there. The state's municipal development statute authorized taking private property for economic development projects, and the city promised to use its eminent domain power to acquire the land that would become part of the redevelopment area to benefit Pfizer. The planned development included support for a park and marina, new retail and office space, and a pedestrian riverwalk. Officials claimed that the project would benefit New London in the form of jobs, increased tax revenues, and the revitalization of economically depressed areas. Suzette Kelo and 8 other property owners sued the city in state court, challenging the use of eminent domain for the project. They argued that because their properties were being taken for sale to private entities, the takings were not for public use as required by the Fifth Amendment. The trial court partially granted the plaintiff's request for an injunction. Where the city had planned to use the property to support the park and marina, the court found that the taking was not a valid exercise of eminent domain. By contrast, the takings were held valid for the parcels where the city planned to put office space. The Connecticut Supreme Court affirmed in part and reversed in part, finding all of the takings valid. Kelo and the other property owners appealed to the United States Supreme Court.